All right, folks. So Perplexity just dropped something really new, which is a different Perplexity computer, and it's making a lot of people feel like this. This is the if you've been following us on OpenClaw right now, you understand we got some frustrations.
Uh-huh.
But Perplexity, what they're launching actually is an entire computer.
Mm,
So the whole computer.
mm.
So let's take a look at the trailer and see how it goes. Let me put some volume up here too. So Perplexity computer. Here we go. We'll put a little bit of volume here, so don't blast your. I mean, it seems very interesting, right? This is like a very Apple-esque.
Yeah,
Apple-esque.
definitely got the dashboard UI that.
This is exactly what we're doing. We've got a
Yeah.
morning briefing. Well, on our OpenClaw, and then it's got search. And I think this is very, very interesting.
Prioritize candidates
so,
with Swift UI experience.
You can talk to it.
Investors.
This is everything you've been wanting, Ron.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because in OpenClaw we have to design everything from scratch.
Yeah, right. Because there was a time when you spent 3 hours trying to make chat work, and I was like trying to slap you on the face. I'm like, stop making it work. Just let Perplexity do it. But this is really breaking the internet right now because of just the amount of work they've been doing. So for a long time, Perplexity, they used to be search-based. So they're like, oh, they're best for search, and no one searched anymore.
Yeah.
So now they came back with a vengeance with this entire... It's essentially OpenClaw, but, on
A computer.
a computer. And I guess it's got a few good integrations. So I guess the biggest difference here is that OpenClaw is open. It's I know it's I know I just finished watching this trailer here, but OpenClaw is like you have to hack it together. You have to piece it together like the old school days, and you have to learn a little bit of command line, a little bit of like memory management. But from this trailer for Complexity Computer, it seems to just run it by itself. So integrated into Mac, I think is great. Yes, playing on this current trend, right, of everything. We got a Mac there, so technically, hopefully, we can just run it on one of these things in soon. So it's coming soon. It's got a wait list for it right now, so that's the current status of Perplexity Computer. But it's interesting. I mean, it would have saved us a lot of work, I would say.
So would you say like OpenClaw is obsolete now with Perplexity Computer?
I think that's the question that everyone wants to ask.
Yeah, because the reception is pretty mixed on X and YouTube. I think a lot of OpenClaw users they don't know how to feel about this. Like, should they scrap their entire system and just go for a Perplexity Computer? We have a bunch of organizations here saying, framework saying, don't let AI service providers dilute the meaning of local. If it can't run offline on compute and data you actually own, it's not a personal computer.
Well, I think that's a really good question. So
Yeah.
you asked the perfect question here. So like we literally have this done up here, right? So we have a bunch of agents set up. It's doing our morning briefing, morning notes. It's exactly doing what the trailer for Perplexity Computer is doing. But that being said, we spent literally 3 weeks setting it up.
Yeah.
Right. And I think like, all right, here's a revelation, I guess. Yesterday I went to an AI talk in Hong Kong, and there was a lot of older people there. They're board of directors in many different companies, but they have no idea how to use terminal, right? Like if I said, hey, look, go load up, terminal and SSH on and check up your skills.md folder to make sure the presentation works, they're gonna be like, yo, what is this, right? Like, what is this? They just want to plug it in and do the work for them, right? That's the whole gist of it. So, I think it's really for people who aren't AI savvy and aren't willing to go AI savvy. I think if you just get Perplexity Computer, it's gonna work really well for you. I mean. Even the computer itself, it's like even the computer service itself, it's like a mixture of what we have at OpenClaw and Claw Code. We have all these power tools, and we can make something that looks very similar, right? And that'll function very similar. But we're gonna run into this problem of just like, if it doesn't work, it's not gonna be great for us.
Yeah.
But when it does work, it's very much more customized for us. I think that's the difference here. Like you spent what 8 weeks building your bot?
About I think since late January actually.
Yeah, I mean the first 4 weeks was this, but the later time, I think you were once it started breezing through stuff, you started doing stuff that I think we didn't initially think of.
Yeah.
Like we're automating on one of our bots, we're automating comment management, we're
Yeah.
automating comment posting. We did a bunch of playlists. I think Banner was actually active enough to do playlists. So I don't think those features would be very available, like very explicit. So like this is we asked Banner, like one of our bots, hey, can you make these into YouTube playlists using a main site API? So I think OpenClaw can be customized to be extremely specific. So we're making YouTube videos. We make a bunch of YouTube videos. We want to make them into playlists. Banner has access to all of these playlists, and he can do these functions for us. But I don't think Perplexity Computer can. I guess you can train it, but the default training is not there. So I guess like for us, we kind of prefer manually looking through the instruction sets, the skills, the context, and we're managing everything. And now that we're, we're in the groove of managing context and making memories good, keeping your bot smart. I think Perplexity Computer is one of those Apple things where like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, you can go to hell. You can go to hell. You want to install another app store on the Apple Store? Go to hell. Go to hell, please. But yeah, I think this is something that I think this would bring a lot of people into the agentic flow, though. I think that's the my biggest flow where like anyone who's over like I don't want to be like ageist, but like anyone who hasn't even touched AI in the last 5 years, I think they can just connect it up and it's just like a breeze to get financial reports. And I've seen people posting on X that they were generating financial information. And think about these guys, right? Old traders with a lot of money, they know how to make money, but they don't know how to make bots. So like let them make the money and then let Perplexity deal with the bots. So I think that's kind of our take on Perplexity Computer, where it's like, I think don't throw away OpenClaw just yet.
Yeah, don't scrap everything just yet.
Yeah, just yet. For cost-effective solutions, we got you. We got your back. We also want to just showcase BoxminingAI.com. If you guys want to set it up, I know the setup process. This Perplexity Computer will technically save you from setting up, Telegram, and watching a video, or going to learning paths and, learn how to do OpenClaw. I think Perplexity Computer will save you from that. But before you get Perplexity Computer, if you want to be a grandmaster at OpenClaw, check out BoxminingAI.
Yes, sir.
I think that's the TLDR of this. All right, that's it for today's video. That's this video, quick video on Perplexity Computer.
Honestly, I want to get my hands on Perplexity Computer. I want to see, what's the difference?
Yeah.
What's the difference? Does it really make my life better?
Yeah.
Even after everything we've been through with OpenClaw.
We'll try it. We'll hopefully try and get that up there. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.